Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Running with purpose. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. He'll hand it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
Oh, the ball on the ground. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Woo, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And you know, being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Georgia now operating in the red zone. They'll give it to the back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Caught behind the line. It's Tuggle. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
The Bulldogs line it up with first and goal. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. First and goal, handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
To throw, it's Rashada. Looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Central Michigan offense back out there. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. And we've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Caught on the outside. It's Booker. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
Well, this is a great catch. He does a nice job of getting his feet down to set up a fourth down and short situation. But, man, I just don't know why he didn't try to fight to get to that marker and pick up a first down.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. The Chippewas look to keep this drive moving.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
And the Chippewas begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll test the right side here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground. And you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Cruz. Catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll run it here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he's got it. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the back now goes in motion. The back's got it. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down. Third down play for this offense. Dropping back, it's Cruz. Good throw to the left. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
The Chippewas will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Central Michigan. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Grab behind the line. It's Tuggle. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw, and that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years, guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw. It's Rashada. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls in the catch.
Another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that run produces a decent gain. Offense in hurry-up mode. For go with the ground game here, running back takes the handoff. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Central Michigan.
The Dogs will line up here on first down and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. The Central Michigan offense back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I'll tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Back to throw. It's Cruz. He'll take a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Tight end goes in motion. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And the defense wraps him up. The Dogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's third and goal.
Jackrabbit.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
And as we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the line.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Chippewa's offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Off the play fake on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First down, looking to throw the football. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Touchdown, Dogs. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And now the try here for the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Central Michigan offense back out there. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Looking to pass. It's Cruz. And they heave it deep downfield. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown, Chippewas. No chance to catch him.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14.
That makes the score Georgia 28.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Offense is back out on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before airing this one out toward the sideline? Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to scramble. And he's going to launch it deep again. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Lets it go quickly. It's caught downfield. Powering through the defender. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for the first down and goal.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Dropping back, it's Rashada. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Now the important point after attempt. Extra point makes it 35-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First half clock with just 8 seconds remaining. It'll be 1st and 10. Defense not pressing this time. On first down, it's play action. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Just time enough for one more play in the half. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. That'll be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
So the safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20. Not fielded cleanly. It's a loose football. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Chippewas will kick it deep to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
A couple things that really stood out to me here, Chris, on this nice play by the corner. Awareness to be able to see the wide receiver screen, and then the willingness to get involved and run support and make the tackle. Great play.
And the wideout goes in motion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll get him down that time. The Dogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. They keep working that clock and trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Important 2nd down play coming up.
Let's go.
Scanning the field. It's Rashada. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Movement here from the tight end. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Down. Timber.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. They're going to set up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Georgia. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Central Michigan offense back out on the field now. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Oh, he's looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Touchdown, Dogs. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Turner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position.